अस्सलामुअलैकुम, मैं हूँ साइमा। आज की क्लास में आपको खुश आमदीद कहती हूँ। बैक विद अनदर लेसन ऑन प्रीपोजिशंस। सो व्हाट इज द प्रीपोजिशन? इन, ऑन, एट, फॉर, फ्रॉम. These are little words, but it's very important, so we have to practice it. This sound little bit crazy, लेकिन प्रैक्टिस के ज़रिए आप यूज टू हो जाएंगे और आप राइट वर्ड को राइट टाइम पर ही यूज करेंगे. सो टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू लुक प्रीपोजिशंस इन अ सर्टेन कॉन्टेक्स्ट एंड दैट इज द ऑब्जेक्ट प्लस प्रीपोजिशंस. तो सबसे पहले हम बात करते हैं प्रीपोजिशंस के बारे में. व्हाट इज प्रीपोजिशंस? A preposition is that short, usually short connecting word that shows us the relationship between different words in the sentence. As I said, like in, on, at, for, from, of, etc. That's a prepositions. लेकिन हम बात कर रहे हैं adjective plus prepositions की. So what is adjectives? Adjectives is simple a words that tell us more about the noun usually. लेकिन noun क्या है? What is the noun? Noun is basically described as a person such as Mahira, a place such as a room, a thing such as pen, or an idea such as learning or motivation, something we can't see. Okay, that's a noun. अगर आप एडजेक्टिव को सीखते हैं तो ये आपको बहुत हेल्प करेगा, लेकिन अगर आप प्रीपोजिशन सीखते हैं एडजेक्टिव के साथ तो ये ज़्यादा हेल्पफुल रहेंगे. Otherwise you are going to make it's likely that you might make a mistake, but this way will help you to not forget. So let's start. Usually we have an adjective which is word that describe a noun like interested, disappointed, involved, married, etc. And that's followed by a preposition in, on, at, etc. and plus few possibilities. These are the three main possibilities. Noun is said what person, place, things, animal, an idea, etc. Or a noun phrase. Noun phrase is when there are groups of words and in there is a noun and maybe a few other words that describe that noun around that noun. नाउन फ्रेज क्या है? वो चंद अल्फाज जो कि नाउन को मज़ीद डिस्क्राइब करते हैं, लाइक मेनी स्पोर्ट्स, एंड इट कुड आल्सो बी फॉलोड बाय अ gerund. Gerund is just a verb like swim, but we usually with ing. Gerund अमूमन उन वर्ब्स को कहा जाता है जिन वर्ब के साथ हम ing का इजाफा करते हैं, like swimming, reading, watching, learning. These are all gerunds. Now let's get to that practice. Just look at this example. I'm interested in sports. So here we have adjective, the preposition and plus noun. Adjective, preposition and noun. I'm interested in sports. Here we have another possibility. I'm interested in many sports. So we have here adjective, preposition plus noun phrase. Adjective, preposition and noun phrase. I'm interested in many sports. Or again, I'm interested in swimming. We have the adjective, preposition and gerund. Now let's look at 12 expressions one by one that I have chosen. So these are very common expression and also ones where people do make mistake very often. Again I am going to repeat this one because this one is probably the one where people make the most mistake. They use the wrong preposition. So make sure you are using the right one. You always interested in something or someone, okay? For example, I'm interested in improving my English. So what did I do? There I follow it with a gerund. So it's very important that you say I'm interested in improving my English. Use gerund. Not I'm interested in improve my English. That's a mistake. It would have to be the gerund. So that from moving my English and learning more vocabulary, understanding the grammar, okay? Another one within another adjective. I'm disappointed in. I'm disappointed in the result. So what's the meaning of disappointed? To feel bad about something, to feel sad. You had a certain expectation, but something it didn't happen. And so you are feeling bad about it. मतलब आपकी एक्सपेक्टेशन थी कि ये काम आपकी ख्वाहिश के हिसाब से होगा, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं होता है, तो आप सैड हो जाते हैं, बुरा महसूस करते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई एम डिसअपॉइंटेड इन द रिजल्ट, बट द करेक्ट प्रीपोजिशन हियर इज in. Another, here involved in. So what does it mean to be involved in? Something, to be a part of something, to take a part in something, to participate in something. मतलब किसी चीज़ में शामिल हो, इसका पार्ट हो, किसी अमल में पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हो. So let's say somebody is involved in raising a money for charity. So now I used involved in, raising a money. Rising used gerund, or involve in fundraising, which is noun, etc. So different way, but most important, involve in rising, not involve in race. Now go to the next section. All of these end with to. They need to use the adjective has to be to. And many people make a mistake. They sometimes use they married with and all kind of other things. Those are not a correct. इन एडजेक्टिव के साथ टू का इस्तेमाल करेंगे. अक्सर स्टूडेंट गलत इस्तेमाल करते हैं मैरिड के साथ विद का यूज करके. मैरिड विद जो कि गलत है. यू आर मैरिड टू समवन. ओके, फॉर एग्जाम्पल, असलम इज मैरिड टू हिना. अनदर एडजेक्टिव इज एडेक्टिव टू. व्हाट डज इट मीन टू बी एडेक्टिव टू? एडेक्टिव टू समथिंग, टू नॉट टू बी एबल टू मैनेज विदाउट इट. इसका मतलब है कि किसी खास चीज के बगैर वो मैनेज नहीं कर सकता. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, पीपल अनफॉर्चुनेटली कैन बी एडिक्टेड टू ड्रग्स एंड इट हैज टू बी यूज्ड टू. अनदर एडजेक्टिव इज रिलेटेड टू. व्हेन यू आर रिलेटेड टू, यू हैव अ कनेक्शन विद समवन, और टू सब्जेक्ट्स कुड बी रिलेटेड टू ईच अदर. सो यू कुड से सारा रिलेटेड टू आयशा, शी हर सिस्टर इन लॉ, शी हैज अ कनेक्शन. Next, let's look at these. Here, the preposition that we are using is for. Famous for. For example, we could say Paris is famous for Eiffel Tower. Another, responsible for. Alia is responsible for the marketing department. What does it mean to be responsible? Something that means you are in charge of that, you are in control of that, you have to make sure that everything works properly. You are responsible for something. And also a very common expression, I am sorry. I am sorry for forgetting your birthday. Next, this all the end with of. Afraid of. Many people are afraid of speaking in public. So here we had the gerund speaking. So we could say many people are afraid of public speaking. Now we have the noun. Another, proud of. I am proud of you. I am proud of my achievements. I am proud of your achievements. To be proud of, to feel very good that something has happened. Next is capable of. So what does it mean to be capable of something? To be able to do something. Okay? To have ability to do something. मतलब आप भी कुछ करने की सलाहियत मौजूद है, आप कुछ अच्छा काम करने के काबिल हैं. For example, you are capable of great things. So all write them and practice them and use them in your own sentences. Also write about yourself. What are you interested in? What were you disappointed in? What are you involved in? Make it personal. Talk about yourself. Talk about your family. Talk about your colleagues as soon as we apply all this kind of terminology, this vocabulary to our own lives, we create a strong connection in our brain to help us remember them. Okay, so there are lots of strategies you can use, but first and foremost, let's do a little quiz to see how will you remember and which ones you need to review. Now let's practice. First example is, I'm interested blank joining the course. Which preposition is it? What do we say? I'm interested in joining the course. Second is, we are proud blank our children. What should it be? We are proud of our children. Number third is, she is married dash my cousin. She is married to my cousin. The number four, he is afraid blank the dark. What should it be? He is afraid of the dark. Number 5. Who's responsible blank organizing the conference? Which preposition do we need there? Who's responsible for organizing the conference? Number 6. I'm sorry blank being late. What do we say there? I'm sorry for being late. Number 7. I'm disappointed blank this phone. I have spent so much money and I really don't like it. I'm very disappointed. So, I'm disappointed in this phone. Number 8. You are capable blank much success. What should that be? You are capable of much success. So here we have learned 12 different adjective and preposition mistakes. I hope you understood all clearly. For watching more videos, subscribe to my channel. So thank you very much for watching and best of luck your English.